I know marketing involves resources. So we need as a county also to put resources for marketing. Even today, if the national government wants to take our... Should we remove it? It's okay. Even today, if we want national government, if they are going anywhere and they want to market Kilifi, they must be able to have our brochures, our materials which they can use. So this all involves resources. But above all, we have been talking with government, and now we are... I know that one is another department because it's transport. But one of the things we think will change Kilifi and North Coast is the expansion of Malindi Airport, yeah, which is ongoing now, national government and some investors. But again, we have been talking with Waziri here on issues of pushing the hoteliers who had closed down their hotels, or if they want to sell their hotels, we try to get investors, because it's two things to market Kenya and Kilifi, and you get very many tourists, then they have nowhere to stay because we don't have the bed capacity. We know there are many hotels abandoned in Malindi area. We are talking with the owners to see if they can either restore them or put them into the market so that we can get more bed capacity. But so far, so good. You guys have all seen that Kilifi now is coming back. Watamu is very busy, also Malindi, but more beds are in Watamu than in Malindi. So we'll work together, basically, what we have been discussing with the national government and Ministry of Tourism to revamp tourism. And I think Waziri and the government has good intentions on that. There have been many marketing efforts we have done as a county. They are doing as national government, but we will collaborate so that if you put 1 shilling and 1 shilling, we move somewhere than everybody going on their own. We have many tourist attractions in Kilifi. And I've always said, when last year I was in Germany with the Minister of Tourism, and I was addressing the people who visited our Kenyan stand, I was telling them we market Kilifi in a very simple way. One of the few counties where you can have breakfast on the beach, lunch in the park, and dinner on the beach. If you leave Watamu today, you go via Kakuyuni, you go to Salagate, to Tsavo East or West, do your game, have lunch, you are back in Watamu at 5, 6 again in the evening, and you have dinner on the beach. So we are a very unique destination.
I am here on a 2-day working tour to just check the status of tourism in Kilifi. We know that Kilifi is one of our premier tourist destinations. That's why we have chosen this morning to start here. I'm very delighted. We had a meeting with the governor. He has taken us through some of the initiatives that they have. It is very heartwarming to know that they are working on infrastructure, they are working on hotels, they are working on the products, tourist products that have been packaged. And we have undertaken to work in partnership, especially in marketing, so that if we put our efforts together as the national government, as the county government, together with a robust relationship with the private sector, we are going to ensure that we have a very thriving tourism industry. We know that tourism can be the catalyst of economic empowerment in this country. It is a big employer. 70% of the people who work in the tourism sector are actually our youth. And so this is a very enabling sector. We have also discussed about training. Later in the day, we'll be going to inspect Ronald Ngala and discuss an operationalization plan. We know capacity building is very integral in the hospitality sector. We need to prepare our people, capacity build. There are endless opportunities, especially in the cruise ship sector, but we need to have people who are well capacitated. The governor did inform me that recently they were looking for very many people to get opportunities, but they did not have the requisite certificate And together with Utalii College, we will ensure that we have a short curriculum that will ride on the experience that our people have, the prior learning, maybe a 2-week course where they then can get their certificates, and we release them out there where they will get jobs and other opportunities. We know that marine and aquaculture and marine tourism are the next big thing in the world. We have checked that there is a lot of interest. It is a hidden gem, a niche product, and working together with Kilifi County, we know that we'll be able to attract the numbers that are required. Looking at the target that Kenya has set of increasing the number of tourists to 5 million by 2027, Kilifi County will be an integral contributor to those numbers because of the products that are here. I also want to inform Kenyans that Kilifi is ready for the festive seasons. So those who are planning for their Christmas, their December holidays, I recommend Kilifi to both national, domestic tourists and also international tourists.